When building out scoring keys on tests, the foundation for all scoring keys is usually based upon the item level point values and correctness. So in this case, I pulled up an image choice item, and inside of this are our columns for correct answers and for point values. So in this case, my correct answer is the third option, this flag with these stars, and I've annotated with the checkbox the correct answer. This correct answer is used in some of our scores, as well as the point value is used in scores as well. So pay attention to those when you're creating your items. If I move over to the scores tab, I can create a total correct score. If you remember those checkboxes where you check correctness. So I'm going to say all correct for this test. And you can make up any name that you want. Those values can be searched upon. Those values can be sorted based on the type of score. And I'll just paste all these values because I'm being a little lazy. You can make them visible in exports from the raw data export tool inside the business edition. And you can also make them visible on candidates page as you're building out the report. Let's see, I want to see all the correct answers for all the questions. Now I notice on the right hand side certain ones of these can't be selected. That doesn't make sense to me intuitively, but I happen to name this as a rating scale. A rating scale doesn't have a correct answer, and I'll show you that in 1 second. But any of these options that do have correctness as a possible selection criteria when building out the item are included. So I'll be able to tell just by clicking all those buttons how many on this test I got correct. So I would save this, and I've created an all correct score. Just to close the loop on that, on these rating scales within the questions, let's go check those out. In this rating scale, I said, please rate yourself on the following. And if I edit that, it's based on a scale, a continuum, what we call a Likert or a matrix item. So there is no correctness. You just get a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I enjoy parties. There's no correctness to that. You're just rating them on a scale. So on the correct score, any of the types that don't have correct responses, like what's the capital of Indiana does have a correct answer column, are going to show up. So on the score, that's a little bit about setting total correct.